What's going on, nerds? My name is Jesse, and we are back on Nerds Rise for another video. I'm going to be continuing my series of Reddit fan theories. This is all on the reddit.com r/fan theories if you want to check them out. Links in the description for every theory we talk about today. Full credit to them for coming up with it. We're going to look at the theories, think about, do they fit? Is there a better theory that might be overcoming that theory? Does it fit the text or supported by the source material? And is it a good theory overall? That's what we do on Reddit fan theories. If you like this series, please let me know, because it does take me quite a while to go through Reddit trying to find the best theories that fit this channel schema. And today's episode is going to be all focused on MCU, and more in particularly Black Widow and Captain America, because I found a lot of theories about Black Widow and Captain America. So we're going to do that today. Originally, I was just going to do a bunch of MCU theories, but I just ran across a bunch of Black Widow and Captain America, so that's what we're here, that's what we're doing. Okay, first theory, 351 points. If you're not familiar with the point system on Reddit, 1 point equals 1 like, so essentially it has 351 likes. Alright, let's jump into it. The super soldier serum increases intelligence as well as strength. It's just Captain America only studies beating people up. So, TLDR, super soldier serum, which is very hard to say, super soldier serum, is given to Captain America. It transforms his body and his mind, is what this guy is saying. So, it takes your body and makes it work at peak efficiency. It also takes your metabolism, works at peak efficiency. Captain America has a hard time getting drunk, right? He can hold his breath for a really long time. All of these things are not exactly related to being super strong. So maybe that means your mind is strong too. Your mind's working at peak efficiency as well. So how does Steve Rogers goes from being a novice at hand-to-hand combat to being the best at hand-to-hand combat in the MCU? It's because his mind is stronger than what it looks like or what it was before, and now all he does is study hand-to-hand combat and how to be a better soldier, how to be a better fighter, how to be a better crime fighter, right? So Steve Rogers is really smart now, but he only focuses on one thing, and that's being a better soldier. I think this is interesting. I think it fits the source material very well. I think going from a novice to a complete badass is, effective material for the super soldier serum, increasing your brain power as well. So I think that fits well. All right, second theory. This one's about Cap and Black Widow, and it's actually about how S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to make Captain America have babies so they can reverse engineer the super soldier serum because they don't have it anymore. So this series says 510 points. The guy says he was watching How It Should Have Ended, and there was a bunch of jokes about Black Widow saying, you should date, you should go out on some dates, are you going to go on some dates, this and that, right? And he's pushing Captain America. And he was like, geez, let me live my life, right? So this guy extrapolates from that maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. is trying to force Captain America to have children. Okay, let's look at the evidence here. Who's living right next door to him? Agent 13. Peggy's niece lives right next door to him. And Black Widow is recommending Agent 13. Who does Captain America in love with? Peggy. Who's a good person to put in there? Peggy's niece. Come on, guys. Come on. Does it get any better than that? I mean, that's like a perfect example of S.H.I.E.L.D. trying to manufacture some stuff, right? Okay, yeah, because Captain America needs protection from Agent 13 of all people. There's one person there. If Captain America can't handle it, one extra person is not going to help you, right? So I do think that there's some foundation here that could be snagged out and said, okay, yeah, maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. really was trying to reverse engineer the super soldier serum by putting Agent 13 right next to him and having Black Widow, the spy, play mind games with him a little bit and kind of just plant it in his head like, hey, maybe we should go on some dates. Hey, that nurse is pretty right there, maybe. And he even suggests, maybe we should do our laundry together, right? So he's even going for it. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. That's a pretty good theory there. I think it fits well, and overall, it just goes well with the source material. Alright, two last theories here. I'm going to put them together because they both deal with Thor's hammer. Okay, this theory, super short and sweet, 305 points. Steve can pick up Thor's hammer. Steve Rogers, Captain America, if you're unfamiliar. He's just too nice of a guy to actually do it and doesn't want to hurt Thor's feelings. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Second theory, 316 points. If Cap doesn't pick up Thor's hammer, it'll be Black Widow who does. Alright, let's talk about these. First, let's talk about Steve Rogers. Who is more pure of heart and soul than Steve Rogers in the all of MCU, including anybody? I mean, what, Nelson Mandela? Maybe, right? So if he is the most honorable person in humankind, he should be able to pick up the hammer. He should be the most worthy, right? The only thing that is contaminating Steve Rogers is the super soldier serum. That's it, and that doesn't really affect who he is as a person. So when you see the scene, Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, they're around the coffee table, they're making fun of everybody trying to pick up the hammer. Steve grabs the hammer, picks it up, it slides across the table a little tiny bit. He stops right away. Why does he stop right away? Because it clicks on him. I don't need to prove this to anybody. I don't need to hurt Thor's feelings. He's the only one supposed to be able to pick up this hammer. So he stops right away. I think he could have picked up the hammer. Without a doubt in my mind, he could have. Maybe he couldn't have picked it up and just hold it. But he could have picked it up off the goddamn table and put it back down without a doubt in my mind. And I think he will in one of the Infinity movies. Now, for the second theory, Black Widow. In that same scene, they say, Natasha, you want to give it a try? And she goes, oh, I don't need that question answered, right? Why would Joss Whedon put that in there? Why would Joss Whedon say that in the script? One-off joke? Yeah, that's kind of funny. Or maybe he's trying to foreshadow something in the later films. So why would Natasha be worthy of picking up the hammer? Okay, so Natasha's been through everything you could think of. I'm a big Black Widow fan. If you're ever looking for some Black Widow to read, it's Forever Red. It's a canon book. Go give it a read. Really good book. Okay, she is in that book goes through the Red Room stuff that she's been through, trained as a spy in Russia. So Natasha's been through every torture, every spy training that you could possibly be through. And yet she still ends up defecting the U.S. and trying to be a good person, trying to work on the good guy's side of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? So Natasha, no matter what she's been through, she always tries to be on the right side. So if Natasha has been through all of that and is still trying to be a pure person, does that make her worthy of picking up the hammer? To me, yes. To other people, maybe not. But I think maybe one day down the road, we'll see her pick up the hammer. Now, for one quick second, I want to talk about Vision. Vision's the only other character to pick up the hammer so far. My theory says that Ultron could have picked up the hammer as well. I think machines don't count towards worthiness because you get that scene at the end of Age of Ultron. They're talking about the hammer. Put the hammer in the elevator goes up. Elevator's not worthy. Ultron's not worthy. I don't think Vision is worthy either. I think Vision is a artificial intelligence with a mind stone, and that's it. And I think he can pick up the hammer because he is not organic. He's mechanical, in my mind, personally. So that's my theory about Vision being able to pick up the hammer. Alright, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the third episode of Reddit Fan Theories. Pretty sure it's the third episode. If you're liking this, please let me know, because like I said, it does take me quite a while to pick out these theories. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow us on the Facebook page, follow all of us on Twitter. I know we got a new addition, Tate Rose, to the family here. Go check out her video from a couple of days ago, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Later.